Hi everyone, I'm Christy and this is my channel, Christy Cat Pins. So if you're new here, this channel is all about pins, specifically Disney pins and other Disney things. So if you haven't watched some of my other videos, we went to Disney World! Yes, we have gotten back from Disney World. We've been back probably about a month now, especially by the time I upload this video. But so this was our first trip back since the new regulations. So we went back in 2019 when she was 2.5. So this was our first time back since everything happened and since all of the new regulations and changes. So it was much different than her first trip. So I was going to kind of talk some about that and show you the pins that we traded for. So that will be in this video.
I was too little to ride rides.
Yeah, when she was 2.5, you rode lots of rides when you were 2.5 though. But yes, so this trip, she was older and a lot of the rides scared her. So which rides did you not like?
I liked the ride in flying carpet.
Oh, okay, so we said our favorite instead. So your favorite ride was what?
Aladdin's flying carpet.
Aladdin's flying carpet? What other ride did you like?
I didn't like Slinky Dog.
You didn't like Slinky Dog. What other ride did you like?
I liked Remy.
You liked Remy? Oh,
I
yeah.
just didn't like when it popped up and when the mop mopped us all up.
Yeah, when the mop mopped us all up. Okay, so there was a lot of rides that were kind of dark and the 3D rides that the things came out at you that she did not like. Which one did we have to leave because you thought it was too scary?
Bug's Life.
Bug's Life. She did not like Bug's Life.
It also had spiders.
Yeah, it had spiders. What other ride did you not like?
Donald's Princess last night. I just had to ask him.
Right, so it was the Filler Magic, the one with Donald where he plays musical instruments. She didn't like that one either.
He lost all the instruments.
Yeah, he lost all his instruments. So she didn't like that one because the stuff flew out at you too and it blew air and things like that. So that scared her as well.
We got wet.
Yeah, we got a little wet. So those type of rides, the last time when she was 2.5, did not scare her at all. She loved them. This time, we were scared. So, there's that. But also, the magic was a little bit lost for us as parents because you're required to wear a mask, which, again, I know, hey, that's part of the regulations. You have to do it. That's how it is. It's safety. I get that. But I'm just saying, from a parent's point of view, the magic for you is lost because you can't see them smile, you can't see them get so excited on a ride and meeting the characters. So, that's a little bit lost. So just saying that for those of you who haven't been since things have changed, that was a big change for us because we were talking about it and we were like, just doesn't seem as magical, just doesn't seem as exciting. And then we realized that's what it is because we could not see her excitement when she was on the indoor rides, when she met the characters, which again, I know is for safety. I know it has to be done. I'm very willing to do it. Just saying that a little bit of the magic was lost. So just be aware of that as a parent when you're going again. If you haven't been since everything changed, that was a big difference for us. And we as parents didn't find it as magical because of that.
We saw Elsa.
Yeah, but we did have some other magical things happen. We rode Crush's Turtle Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did Crush do?
What did he do?
You don't remember what he
Hit
did?
the glass.
Yeah, he did hit the glass, but what did he do to you?
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Not the other time when I rode with Jackson.
So yeah, we did it twice. And the first time, Crush picked her out of the crowd and talked to her, and then went and talked to who? Mommy and Daddy. Yeah, so we got picked into Crush's Turtle Talk. If you've never ridden it before, it's a screen. Crush is on the screen, and so he talks to the crowd. He does jokes and things like that. So she was one of the ones picked to get to talk And so he asked her some questions and then came over to Mom and Dad and asked us some questions. So that was very fun. That was very magical, very memorable about that trip. So she got picked. We've never been picked before. We've ridden that ride a few times now, and we hadn't been picked before. So that was exciting. What else happened that was really fun?
We rode it with Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Some of our friends came with us, our travel planner. So if you need a travel planner, message me. I'll get you in contact with a good travel planner. So our travel planner are friends of ours, so they came with us too. So her little boy came with us too. So we did have some fun with them as well.
And baby Maggie came.
Yeah. And so, I mean, that was kind of some of the pros and cons. It is more expensive now. Food prices have gone up. Hotel prices have gone up. It was a lot more expensive for us to go this time versus in 2019. I think the difference from our full total in 2019 versus our full total from 2022 in January was an $800 difference. We paid for an extra person, so extra park tickets, and we paid for 6 park tickets for one extra person. So we had an extra adult. We had 4 people last time, and then this time we only had 3, and this time we only stayed 5 days, whereas last time we stayed 6, as well as had an extra hotel room. So we had 2 hotel rooms last time for, us and our parents, and then this time we just had 1 just for us as a family. So our difference was only $800. It was only $800 more.
Wait. We had 2.
Yes. So it was only $800.
Yeah, 2 for us and Jackson.
Well, yeah, but he didn't stay with us. Okay, so it was only an $800 difference from 6 days, 2 hotel rooms, extra adult ticket to our trip for just us as a family of 3 going. It was only $800 difference. So $800 less, and we got much less. So there's that too. So, I mean, again, we had a great time. We knew it was going to be more expensive and all of that. So I'm not saying that everything was a con. We had a great time. We rode the new rides. We rode Remy. We rode Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Yeah. We went into the water.
Yeah, we did. We went into the water on Minnie's Runaway Railway. So we had a great So we had a great time. We saw lots of fun things. Oh, and before Kite Tails, if you go at Animal Kingdom before Kite Tails, the kids get to do a little parade and hold a turtle and kind of dance around with that. So that was real fun. She got picked to do that too. So that was a lot of fun. But you do have to get there early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all get there early.
Yeah, you had to get there early to do that, to do the little parade before it starts. So that was real fun. So we had a lot of fun things happen too. But then there was a lot of things that we were like, okay, so next time we're going to have to save up even more, be even more prepared for the price increase and things like that.
We have to wake up really early
and you're going to have to wake up really, really early to ride the new rides. So
Remy's ride.
Yeah, so we rope dropped the new rides, the Remy at Epcot and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Hollywood Studios. So those were the new ones for us that were not open in 2019 when we went. So.
Oh, Sleepy Dog was the new one too.
Well, Mommy and Daddy rode that one last time, but yeah, you weren't tall enough. So she was tall enough this time, and that one we waited in a long line for. We did not do Genie Plus, so if you have questions about that, we did not do it because I had already done research and knew you had to be up at 7 o'clock to book your ride, and then if it was like at 7:01, like the big rides were already going to be taken. So you would have to just take what's left and still rope drop. So we decided against that and decided just to kind of go with the flow.
We saw Remy's science.
Yeah, see what we could ride, see what we couldn't. We actually rode everything that she could ride. So we already knew going in we weren't going to be riding, Rise of the Resistance. We weren't going to be riding Pandora. We weren't going to be riding, any of the roller coasters that I love. We weren't going to ride Rock and Roller Coaster. We weren't going to do Tower of Terror. We weren't going to do Expedition Everest. We knew all of that going in because this trip was for her, and it was just going to be our family of 3 at the time.
We didn't do Snow White, so you didn't go to...
Yeah, we didn't do the 7 Dwarf Mine Train, nope, because that was all too much for her. So those type of rides that were the rides that, you know, have the biggest lines.
We did ride Aladdin's slide.
Yes, she loved Aladdin's magic carpet. It's just like Dumbo, and there's a dino ride like that at Animal Kingdom that does the same exact thing, but she loves the Aladdin one. So
yeah, I love the Dumbo one.
So that's that about that. If you have any questions about like the changes and what changed and things like that, let me know. I do use apps throughout the year. However many years it's been. Yeah, it was 2 years for us since our last trip.
We had to ride a show right before Jackson came.
Yes. So that's why we were there. Okay. So, but anyways, as I was saying, it's been 2 years since we went, so I use apps throughout the few years and collect points that I can redeem for Disney gift cards and other gift cards to save up for our trip. So if you're interested in knowing about any of that, leave me a message in the comments. Let me know. I can do videos on that, or I can just send you some direct links, especially through my Instagram. So you can message me on Instagram. It's Christy Cat Pins, just like this. It's my pin collecting channel. So you can message me on there, and I can send you all the referral links and things like that of all the ones I personally use, that I personally get Disney gift cards off of, or some type of Amazon card or something that I use towards our trip. Okay, but yes, on to some pins. So on our trip, I did not buy a single thing. This was the first time we pin traded in the parks.
Yes.
So I had not done any pin trading in the parks before, so I was excited to do that and to see what it was all about and to see how that goes. So I let her pin trade. So we basically picked whatever we got, no matter if it was authentic or not. So that was the fun in that. It was a lot harder than I thought to remember what stores had a board, to see the pin and look at it from far away, know whether or not it was authentic or not. It's very difficult, but I mean, I was doing it for the fun of it, letting her start her pin collection. So I gave her a lot of pins that she would not like. They were characters she didn't know who they were and things like that. So I knew she would trade for whatever they showed her. So it was fun. We enjoyed that. So instead of buying anything, we just pin traded. So we pin traded a lot. Like every time I saw one, you know, when we were getting off a ride, if I asked if I saw a board, we would pin trade it every time. I did not make that my mission for our trip. Our mission was to ride the rides and see the characters, and I think we accomplished that. So like I said, it was a fun trip. We got to see quite a few characters that they had, you know, it's because not all of them are back yet, but the ones that were back, we got to see Mickey, we got to see the princesses, we got to see
Rapunzel.
Yes, that's a princess. We got to see Rapunzel. We saw some of the ones outside, so we saw Jasmine, and we saw Belle, and we saw Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, Jasmine. That was all at Epcot. So those were outside at Epcot.
We didn't see Winnie the Pooh.
Well, yeah, we saw him from afar. Yeah. So things like that. And they do have the little parades. I think they call them cavalcades or something. But they do have the little parades that go by quite often. So we saw a lot of those. So we had some magical times. We saw a lot of fun things. And we did have a lot of fun pin trading. So we're going to show you some of the pins that we decided to keep for us. And then at the end, I will give you just a little overview of the pins that I found that were authentic, that I'm willing to trade or sell. These on our lanyards are not all authentic, but they are the cute ones. They are the ones that we decided to keep. So we're going to show you those.
I'm showing you pins.
Oh, yeah, she likes Figaro. Okay, here, let's take this off so we can show them up close, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, did you get it stuck? Oh, yeah, you got it stuck on your braid, didn't you? You're pretending to be Elsa today.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's show them.
my Elsa dress.
All right, so let's show on your lanyard. So why did you pick this one? Who do you say this is?
Olaf's foot and Frosty's.
Yeah, she said this is Olaf's foot, so she wanted to keep it. And then we got
Let me show them.
I know, you gotta show them up close though. So who else did you get?
Elsa.
Yeah, so she got these two Elsas
And
and
Anna.
Anna. And so yeah, a fun little thing that happened. We were in which store was it? It was the Haunted Mansion store. So it's called Monte I forgot, but it's the Haunted Mansion store outside of Haunted Mansion, and we pin traded there. And the little girl, they weren't little girls, but like teenage girls that were in front of us, and their mom thought she was adorable and thought she was so cute pin trading. They each gave her a pin, so she ended up getting 3 pins from them. Which ones did you get? I know you got one of these Elsas, right?
The snowflake one.
Oh, the snowflake one? Okay, yeah. So when they gave them to her, she was like, I already have an Elsa. But then she looked at it and said, oh, but it's different though. So they gave her the snowflake Elsa. And I know they gave you Jasmine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they gave you what, a Daisy? Yeah, this Daisy. So she got those 3 from them. That was so adorable. She loved it. And I thought that was so nice of them to do that, because they were like, oh, she's so cute. We want to add to her collection. So they gave her some pins that they thought she would like, and it fits perfect in her collection. Thank you to whoever you are that did that, because that was so sweet, and she loved it. And she kept them. So this was her lanyard. She traded her pins, and these are all of her keeps. All right, so you had the 2 Elsas, and you had Anna and Jasmine, and the Jasmine was the one they kept.
Oh, we have Elsa too.
She ended up collecting a lot of the princess cups. So she had Belle, she had Cinderella, and she had Aurora. And then we had 2 more princesses here. Jasmine, Ariel. Why did we get Ariel?
Because that's the hotel.
Yeah, we stayed in the Ariel room. So we got an Ariel pin.
And another Ariel
Yeah, and she got Belle. And then on this side, we had Jasmine's shoe. And then you got some kitties. She likes to collect the Disney kitties. So we got Lucifer. Who else did you get? Figaro. And then we got some Zoom Zooms. We got Pluto,
Definitely what I needed.
Yeah, who is that?
I don't remember.
He's from Little Mermaid. You don't remember his name? Scuttle.
Shuttle.
Yeah. And we got, who's that?
Dory.
Dory,
I
And then that's the Daisy they gave her.
Yeah.
And we've got another Daisy. Yeah, this cute little Daisy. That was a cute one. We got Fireman Donald. Yeah, Fireman Donald. We got, he's upside down. We got, the Eeyore. We got the little mini head.
It has funny little wings.
What other one did you get?
A
Pink butterfly. Why? Because what's your favorite color?
Pink.
Yeah. And we got some
Pom-poms.
pom-poms. She likes the pom-poms. All right, we got to turn it the other way now. So we got to finish on this side. And then you got this one.
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. Yeah, why did you get this one?
Because it looks just like yours.
Yeah, Mommy has one like this. So she wanted one just like Mommy. So she got Tinkerbell with her little pixie dust jar. We got a
Mickey.
Yeah, little Mickey Mouse, kind of
Tim
not
Mickey.
really a Zoom Zoom. I don't know what they call this one, but this little Mickey. We've got another Mickey and Minnie that says good at the bottom, a little Minnie. And then she wanted this little Mickey. It says Mickey Mouse on it. Kind of looks like the Disney Channel Mickey Mouse. But I know there's a series. They're all a different color and a different expression on the inside. So she might collect all of those. And then a Mickey flag. So these were all of hers that she decided to keep. They're going to go on her pin board. She has so many, we're probably going to have to figure out a different way to display hers, but we'll see. So that was her keeps. Okay, let's try this again. All right, so I'll have to find my back later, but these are the ones that I am keeping. So I'll just show you this one. It did fall off. It is heavy, but it is.
Woody's.
Yeah, it's Woody. She actually picked this one and said, I don't like it. Well, she didn't pick it. She did pick it, And then I had the little Figaro, and so we traded because she said she couldn't see Woody's face and didn't really like this one. But we collect Woody, we collect Toy Story because that's Daddy's favorite movie growing up. So this Toy Story one, we got a lot of Toy Story pins.
My favorite Disney grown-up
is
Frozen.
Yeah, your favorite Disney is Frozen. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
Woody.
all right, so these are some of the pins that we kept. So we've got these. They are scrappers, but they're cute anyway. So we've got Woody and Ham, and it's going to be hard for me to show both sides. Okay, let's see. There we go. Woody, Ham, and Lotso. So we got those three from that set.
And Piglet.
Yeah. And then these little Woody and the alien there.
Yeah.
I did get this little piglet. It looks like an Easter egg, so I'm keeping this one. I don't have very many Easter pins, so I thought this was pretty cute to keep as kind of like an Easter pin. So I am keeping that one. So those Toy Story ones, the piglet. This Moana one, I do have a small Moana collection, so I wanted to add that one to my Moana collection. Show those. I got this one of the Queen of Hearts. So I have a couple of these cards for my Alice collection, so I'm keeping that one. I got a Pumbaa. I think I might already have this one. If I do, it'll be for sale or for trade, but I did get a Pumbaa. We've got the Figment, and I am keeping this Figment because the first day of Festival of the Arts, we were in Epcot. We saw the fiasco for the popcorn buckets and the massive long line. So this is just going to be a keepsake because we were there, we saw it, and I got to keep Figment. So.
Because we didn't ride.
Oh, yeah. That's the story for another day, little girl. But yeah, we ended up not riding Figment. There's a story to that I shall share later. Maybe on my Instagram one night when I'm doing a live. But yes. So we're keeping Figment. All right, and I got this little Jack Mickey head. I thought that was a cool one to have for my Nightmare Before Christmas collection. I do have a Zoom Zoom collection that I do not care if they are authentic or scrappers. So I got all of these Zoom Zooms. The only one I did not have though was this Fritz, which was cool because this was the first time we've ever seen Tiki Room was this trip. So I'm keeping this little Fritz. And I already had Rapunzel and Tinkerbell. I thought I didn't, but I did. I already had Rapunzel and Tinkerbell, so don't know what I'll do with those now. And then I got this little Sadness that it goes with my Zoom Zooms because it's just their head. So I have Disgust, and now I have Sadness as well. We found this little Merida, and she was really pretty. She's not authentic either, but she is pretty. And so I usually don't like the little chibi style princesses, but this was pretty. So I'm going to keep that one. I have the bathroom sign. It was kind of cool, so I kept it. I have Snow White's shoe. What else do I have on this side?
I have a shoe like you.
Okay, and so now it's on to the one to finish off this other side. So we had Figment. I found this adorable little Marie. She ended up not being authentic, but she is cute. So I'm keeping Marie.
I already have Marie.
I had these Oswald pins that I just thought were cute.
And I have a shoe just like you.
And then she wanted me to keep Figaro because I traded her my Figaro. So now she said, oh, you can have a Figaro again, Mommy. So she wants me to keep this little Figaro. And then I found this little Bambi I thought was cute. Little Bambi star. And this Pluto, which is not authentic either, but it was a cute one. So those are the pins that we got, and then I will show you guys an overview of all of the pins that I know for sure are authentic that will be up for trade or sale. So message me over on my Instagram. Again, it's Christy Cat Pins, just like this channel. Message me if you see something that you're interested in, and maybe we can set up a trade, or I will have a board sale later and then put those pins in the board sale. So go check out those pins.
Do you know where you come from? Well, hey, Lucy, who brought you here today?
My mommy and daddy.
Oh, nice. You're cute. The parental unit's brought. All right, who claims this little Lucers? Raise up your fins, Mom. Oh, there they go. This is going to be awesome. Let's go talk to the parental units.